Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the things I'm doing to prepare for my second postpartum journey. Now these are going to be more things that I know that are going to help me for my mental health. Obviously there's things that's going to help with like the recovery and the healing and stuff like that. I wanted this video to be focused on the things that are going to help me and my well-being like mentally, because postpartum is like you have so many emotions, so many hormones changing and fluctuations. And while I actually really enjoyed my postpartum period with my daughter, like sure I had random spells crying and sadness and overjoyed and happiness and like doom feelings, especially the first couple weeks because you're navigating this whole new life. But overall, I really preferred postpartum over pregnancy. But now that I've been through postpartum, I'm like, okay, what were the things that helped me the first time around and how can we elevate those? And not just in the first couple weeks, but like long term. So I have ordered things. I'll share what worked for me, what made me feel good, and plans that I have in place to do a little bit differently this time around. So I'm just here with my cup of warm coffee and yeah, let's get into it. And I will link everything for you guys down below. So if you are expecting soon and you're in the same boat, we can help each other together. Also, if there's like things that helped you that I didn't mention and you just want to like throw it in there, put it in the comments, we can have an amazing postpartum glow up together. Now, before I get into everything else, in my next video, I did buy the Freedom Mom C-section recovery kit and I'm planning to have a C-section with this baby. So I'm like, being an OBGYN and then having had a C-section, I didn't have this with my first baby. I had a C-section with her, but I didn't have this recovery kit. I bought this. I'm like, I want to go through that. So that's going to be the next video, going through to see if you really need this because it's $100. At least it was like, yeah, $9.99, $99.99 on Amazon. So we'll go through this in the next video. First thing I want to go over that is something I loved the first time around, and if you've been following for a while, you know what it is, but I am obsessed with Mason Gray robes and pajamas. They're the comfiest, softest, buttery material ever. And with Nellie, I got myself a robe to wear at the hospital with like cute little butterflies on it. I still use it to this day. It's actually sitting over there. And I was like, well, this is a baby boy. I want something a little bit different. And I had also gotten her like the matching swaddle. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get myself a new robe and treat myself because I wear robes almost every single day when I get out of the shower, and then I get ready in robes. I'm around the house, and especially with breastfeeding and in the hospital, it's just so comfy to be in a nice robe that's not a hospital gown. So I treated myself to the Mason Gray. This is the black robe with white stars. It's so cute and I can't wait to wear it. I'll be taking this to the hospital. I also plan to film a hospital bag tour or whatever. And then for him, I got the matching swaddle and baby hat. How cute. So I'll wash these beforehand and take them to the hospital. They're so soft. So he has a little hat and swaddle, and when we take pictures at the hospital, we'll have a cute matchy-matchy moment. With that being said, I think comfy pajamas are key postpartum, and you want it to be soft, breathable material. If you're breastfeeding, buttons so you can just easy peasy. So I got these ones. These actually I got for Nellie's pregnancy, and I thought I lost them because I couldn't find them, and they were under my bed. I don't even remember putting them there, but I found them and they're still in the package and they're larges, extra large, which is what I wear now, and I can't wait. So I'm gonna wash these and then these will be part of my postpartum PJs. And I also got a new set. This is from, what is the name? Sweetie's Shop on Instagram, which a lot of moms that I follow love this brand. So I actually haven't even felt them, but they're so soft. I got a size XL. I got like the matching top and bottom. They're red with pink little polka dots. I think they're really cute. Yeah, this is like, if you guys have been through postpartum, you know that night sweats and sweating is like a thing because of your hormone changes. You guys know that the night sweats are real. So a breathable material like this is key. And then it's just the pants on the bottom. You want something stretchy. I don't know what it is either, but for me, like mentally and physically, I feel so much better when I'm in like a cute matching set. Same if like you're gonna go work out and you do better, for me, if you're wearing like a cute workout outfit and you feel good and you have your makeup on, like that just works for me. Same with test taking. Like in college and when I took my board exams and stuff, I always wanted to feel polished and put together. So on test days, like instead of being in sweats like I am today, I would get like not like fancy dressed up, but I would make sure I was wearing something cute and I would test better because I felt more confident. I feel like that's how it is postpartum. You have to like trick your brain into feeling cute. I don't know, but I feel like a matching set of PJs just does that. So this this just makes me excited. Along those same lines, I follow the Clear Necessities on Instagram and TikTok, and she has a little series about what helped her with a postpartum glow up. She's the first influencer I heard talking about these PJs, like the Sweeties one, and she also said she bought herself perfume that she wears to bed and that helped her with her postpartum glow up. So I said, say less. I love perfumes and I loved it. So she recommended this one called Naughty Nona, but it's like she said it's like a grandma-y scent, but in a good way. Let's see if it's described here. It's Nona, a bit naughty, a bit nice. Step into the kitchen with a scent that's as unforgettable as your Nona's secret recipe, serving up a freshly baked fruit cake with rich spice notes, an extra splash of booze, perfect for those who are sweet but love to stir up a little trouble. Naughty Nona is a scent that says being good is overrated. I actually love that. So, oh, it's really cute bottle too. But that's what it looks like. That took way too long to open, but I got it open and I can already smell it. This is really good. It kind of reminds me of the Rio de Janeiro body spray, but like a little bit muskier. Like that, how it describes it, like boozy. It's good. And what I love about perfumes is that for example, like if we're going on a vacation to like a new place, I like to buy a new perfume and then when you smell it again, it like reminds you of that trip. So I feel like this will remind me of this time period of my life. And the Clear Necessity says she wears it to bed. I can totally see this as like a nighttime scent. I'm so excited about this. This was a good purchase. So super cute box, super cute description. I love it. Next up, we're going to talk about books and journals. So I have 4 right here. I know this is an excessive amount. I'm not going to be using all 4. Well, let me walk you through them. This is the first one. It's a postpartum grace guide. And I actually went through this with Nellie's postpartum. And I think I've made a TikTok on this before, but I think this honestly was the #1 thing that helped me postpartum mentally. So it's a grace guide. It's for the first 6 weeks of motherhood. And while I think it's more geared to first time moms, it's like you can also use it if it's your second baby, but it just like gives you, it goes by the first 6 weeks. So it's labeled by like days and you get a little blurb and then question and prompts and stuff to write out. And you guys, this helped me so much because being a mom, especially like the first couple weeks, postpartum, it really is so hard. Like even if you have like a perfect baby who sleeps through the night, all this stuff, it is just a mind challenge and there's so many changes and this helped me so much. There's tips in here, there's recipes for comforting foods that help postpartum and it just allows you to vent. Like I remember doing this either every morning or every night. Like I would always find at least 10 minutes to just sit and fill this out and I would cry sometimes, I would laugh and I would just lay it all out. I haven't gone back. I still have it in my drawer and read Nellie's. I don't know that I would read it, but I'm not gonna throw it away. So this is essential. If you have anyone in your life who's going to be postpartum soon, I highly, highly, highly recommend this. I found it on Etsy and I'm so glad that I did. So I'll be redoing this with baby boy. And it's also just like, it's such a cute gift. Like look how it comes. So this is #1. Now the same creator, which her name is Kate Markovitz, she also has a motherhood grace guide, which I didn't know about, but I got it this time around. And so this is just a journal in it of itself. It's not meant for postpartum, but this postpartum grace guide taught me last year the benefits of journaling for me because I'd never been someone to journal. So I'm excited to go through this motherhood one, and I'll probably start it next week. I have my last 24-hour shift tomorrow, so Friday, and then I start maternity leave after that. So I think I'm going to start it either Sunday or Monday and just start to go through it to get in the habit again of journaling. And I think it's going to be just as good as the postpartum one. This book right here is The 40 Days to a Joy-Filled Life. This was recommended from another influencer I follow. I can't remember who, but this is a more like, I'm a Christian, so it's more like Jesus, Bible like centered. So if you're a Christian, I think this is like the target audience anyway. But I haven't read much about it. It was just recommended to me by this influencer and then other several people. Looks like there's like journaling prompts in here too, but I'm excited. I like stuff like this. Again, I've learned the benefits of journaling for me. This January, so in the new year, one of the things that I wanted to change, which I actually started in December, was intentionally waking up before my daughter to have quiet time in my Bible. So I'm going through a study of Ecclesiastes right now, and the past 2 weeks I haven't been doing it, but that's because I worked 4 24-hour shifts in the span of 8 days. I was extremely exhausted. Then I had family in town for my baby sprinkle, and so the past 2 weeks have just been a little more chaotic and I haven't had my quiet time. So usually during my quiet time, I do my Ecclesiastes studies, like read my Bible with that. I read a John Mark Comer book right now. It's called God Has a Name, and I read a chapter of that, and then I plan to do a chapter of this. So I'm excited to get into this. I think it's obviously going to help me postpartum too. Now I don't want to like do too much either, so I'm going to show myself grace like the postpartum grace guide shows, but I will try to continue to be intentional because I know for me, mentally and physically and emotionally, I just feel so much better when I have quiet time and I spend time in my Bible and doing the study. So I'm going to put that as the top priority postpartum. And lastly, this is the last book that I got. I may not use all of them. If anything, I actually have several friends that are going to be postpartum with me as well. So I may just gift it. But this is from Gather. And again, I found them on Etsy. It's so cute that they packaged it like this. I like forgot what this one is all about, but it's called Thrive. There's 12 sections, undated, a growth and development journal for new mothers seeking strength, encouragement, and affirmation. It has unique prompts, tips to grow, gratitude, a custom playlist, and mood tracking. And it's a woman-owned company, which is really cool. It's really cute so far. So yeah, this is specifically for postpartum, navigating postpartum, releasing my mom guilt, prioritizing self-care. Oh, this is cute. So this is, can you guys see kind of what it looks like? So there's different prompts. There's definitely way more prompts than the Grace Guide, and it's labeled by days. It lets you do like little self-assessments on how you're doing. Oh God, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my God. Sneezing while you're pregnant is not fun. Okay, so I could definitely use this one and the other one. If not, I'll just gift it to someone, but it's really cute. I also need to be realistic, right? Like I'm not gonna have like 3 hours a day to do this stuff, but I think overall it'll help me. I mean, you should prioritize self-care postpartum, right? So those are my books. So next up, other stuff that I really enjoyed last pregnancy, which I still use this pregnancy, is postpartum underwear, which it's honestly exclusively pretty much what I've been wearing this pregnancy. I get these off of Amazon. I just need to order a little bit more, but obviously these are clean. They're just basic big panties and underwear. Panties sounds weird. I love them. I think they're so comfortable. The band is really thick and wide. They cover your whole butt. It just like, and I remember wearing these all the time postpartum, and during this current pregnancy, it's like the only underwear I'll wear. Like it's just, they're so comfy. It's like a pack of 12 for like $5 or something on Amazon. So I will be buying more of these. Along those same lines is a nursing bra. I didn't have a single nursing bra when I delivered Nellie because she came early and unexpected, and I didn't do it in time. but my favorite have been from Kindred Bravery, I think is the name of the brand. But I pumped and breastfed Nelly, and this has just been my favorite. It's kind of small because I feel like this time around my boobs grew again, so I need to size up for sure and order some for this pregnancy. But the key here are the ones that have the clasp that go down, and you can put your pump phalange thing through here. So I'll take these to the hospital as well. Or if you're just nursing, they also have the ones that's just like boob out and not for the pumping. But they're really comfortable. Again, I wear these currently during my pregnancy. I have another one of their sports bras right now. So I have like the hook thing still, but I'll probably get one more or two more sizes, like size up and order two more just to have them for this time around because I plan to breastfeed. That is it for now. Those are things that I'm setting into place and just wanted to have done and established for my self-care, for my mental health. One thing that helped me so much with my recovery from my C-section was walking. So every morning, Corey, my sister, and I, and the baby, Nellie, would go on a walk around the neighborhood. I live in Arizona, so the weather's pretty mild, or the winters are not wintering. So it was easy to get outside and just like push the stroller, get some fresh air, like talk to my family, look at my baby, be outside. So I plan to implement like daily walks as well. And if you guys have anything else that helped you with your postpartum glow up, I would love to know what that is. Leave them down below in the comments because prioritizing ourselves and our needs and quiet time for ourselves is so important during this transition. And I know it'll be good for me, especially going from 1 to 2 kids. So I'm excited about that process, but I'm also nervous. So anyway, I hope you found this helpful and let me know what you guys think and if you plan on implementing anything for this postpartum period to make your lives a little bit easier, to make mental health a little bit easier, and I'd love to read them in the comments. I love you guys so much. Thanks for sticking around. Make sure to check back for my next video where we will review the Freedom Mom C-section recovery kit and see if it's actually worth $100. Okay, love you guys. Bye.